So why do I live rent-free in my Tesla van? Well, to experience the world, to feel free, to document the journey, to travel far enough you meet yourself, to inspire others to travel, to live life on my own terms, to not be bound by a mortgage or rent holding me down to one location, to be inspired every day, to have my backyard be the open world, to meet new people along the way and to tell stories when I'm old and can't do this anymore, to leave a legacy when I'm gone from this earth, to see my dreams slowly turn into memories, to feel joy, sadness, anger, love, fear, excitement, and everything in between. Through the highest highs and the lowest lows, this is truly living. If you're new here to the channel, I'm Nico and I live in my 2021 Tesla Model Y that I converted into the world's first Tesla van. Living rent-free, I travel full-time across the US making money as a YouTuber. So this week we're in Tucson, Sedona, and Flagstaff, Arizona. Alright, good morning guys from a Anytime Fitness parking lot. We're gonna go to this place called Mount Lemmon. It's about an hour drive and we're catching sunrise, currently 6 a.m. Alright, we made it to the first stop at Mount Lemmon. There's a lot of curves over here and it's currently in the morning and there's nobody here. Only car. It's like 7:15 a.m. Alright, so right now we have reached Hoodoo Vista, and the hoodoos over here look exactly like the ones in Bryce Canyon, where they're just towering on top. Mount Lemmon was called Mount Lemmon due to Sarah Lemmon, who was the first person to summit it. In 1880, she was a woman explorer, and it was brave of her to do it because she did it on horseback and she did it on foot. Alright, we have made it to the top of Mount Lemmon. We're at 42% right now on the Tesla. And the cool thing about Teslas is that when you go downhill, you actually gain charge. So we're gonna go down the hill and be at the same percentage as we would have started it, which is kind of weird. Alright, these are views from Mount Lemmon. Alright guys, there's literally an entire city over here at Mount Lemmon on top of the mountain. And so there was like this small cookie place that actually sells like gigantic cookies. And it's one of the main attractions when you come over here in Mount Lemmon. And we're gonna head back down. We're at 42%. We're actually gonna make it back down the mountain with 42%, which is very funny because of the regeneration on the Tesla when it goes downhill. Alright, so we made it down the mountain and we're at 48%, which is quite good because we started the drive from the top to the bottom with like 42%, so we gained 6% just by going down the mountain with the regenerative braking, or regen, whatever you want to call it. It puts power back into the Tesla if you go downhill. So that's a pretty cool feature if you think about buying a Tesla. Use my referral link is in the description if you want to get $1,000 off your new Tesla. So we explored West Tucson, Mount Lemmon is north of Tucson, and now we're exploring the east side, you know what I'm saying? So we're getting some good footage for y'all, so that way you guys can travel along with me. Alright, so this is called Cactus Forest Drive. It's a one-way 8-mile drive in the Rincon Mountain District and east of Tucson, Arizona. So you see stuff like that. Okay, I know I said this already from past video, but saguaros that are up to like 40 to 60 feet tall, yeah, 2-story building, it could be up to 150 years old. Alright, it's currently 91 degrees right now. I put up the sunshade. It's an electric sunshade. It beats the heat and make sure that none of that heat comes into the cabin of the Tesla Model Y. Also met Lisa and Jose. They're from Sacramento, and I met them on one of the pullouts over here. Probably the coolest part about having a Tesla is that you can have it on autopilot and literally look out the window and just enjoy the views. Why do you have to drive, right? It's like, 8 miles of looking at the window. It's like you're on a museum ride. So full self-driving is just one feature of the Tesla, but keeping it clean is a whole nother ballgame. So that can get challenging if you don't have the right gear. These are the Tesla custom 3D scan car mats by LastFit. They help keep your Tesla clean. They're thin, they're very malleable, so they're waterproof, ketchup proof, and even cereal proof. So I mean, you could throw anything at these things, and once you remove them, the entire carpet of the Tesla is kept clean, so you don't gotta shampoo them. So underneath the mats, there are these tiny spikes so that they don't move. When I had my old car mats, man, they were moving everywhere and they did not conform to the curves of the Tesla. So imagine spilling something in your car, you don't got any mats at all, you're gonna have to run to the car wash, shampoo your carpets, wash them out, and that just sounds like a big hassle. So you could avoid all that by just getting these car mats by LastFit. I've been using the LastFit car mat for the past month now in the driver's seat, and it's been amazing. I mean, it's so easy to remove the mat and clean it out. So my favorite car mat is the front one because it's so thin, you don't even know it's there, and I live full time in my car, so space savings is like a top priority for me. I keep all my clothes in there, so it can get really crowded really fast. So every inch really matters. Plus, if I open the front and it's raining, my Tesla is protected, and it just gives me that much more peace of mind when I have something protecting my car. So if you want these car mats, head to lastfit.com, use my discount code Nico at checkout for 15% off your entire order. And now we'll get back to the video. All right, good morning guys. We woke up at a Anytime Fitness parking lot, and I've been staying here for the past 3 days. If you want to get this sunshade, it's an electric sunshade that blocks out the light. You can get it at evbase.com. Use my code Nico20 to get a discount. Anyways, we woke up to a nice view of the mountains in the background, and this is my backyard basically every single day, which is so cool, but it could get a little bit isolating and stuff, but it is what it is, right? You gotta work with what we got. We're gonna head to Flagstaff, Arizona. We're right here in the city of Tucson, and so it's gonna take about a maybe 3 or 4 hour drive. So here we go. Charging for free. Park our car. We're gonna go skateboard in downtown Flagstaff. Here we go, Arizona. So right behind me is Hotel Monte Vista. It's a haunted hotel, which actor John Wayne reported paranormal activity in there. So it's pretty crazy. Downtown Flagstaff, a haunted hotel right here. Flagstaff has also Route 66 that flows right through it. So it's a lot of people that come here just to stop for it. Flagstaff was also almost actually named Hollywood because of its beautiful backdrops, and it was a major movie hub. Like a lot of actors were here and a lot of Western films were filmed here. So I'm not much of a city person, but I just stopped by Flagstaff for a little bit, and yeah, they have a lot of art stuff here, and like it's a cool little old town. So if you're ever in here, it's a cool like little area to just pop in and kind of sightsee, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now I just upload like some stuff on my Instagram story, just chilling right now. Alright y'all, I just got this hat. It's the Zion National Park hat. Love national parks, fun fact. So I went and got this hat from this little small town shop over here in Flagstaff. Okay, so this is Cathedral Rock, and it is a place in Sedona, Arizona. It was once underwater 250 million years ago, and some people call it like a vortex. So a lot of people experience weird things here with compasses, electronics, and it's a cool view. A lot of people come here to actually take wedding photos and stuff. So yeah, just don't get too close to the edge, y'all. It's a straight drop right down there. So as I was taking a look at the view, I had my vlog camera and I had my Sony camera. So I had a lot of camera gear on me, and a lot of people asked me to take their photos. One of them being someone from New Hampshire, and they said if they needed a place for me to stay, I could stay over there. So people in Arizona are super, super friendly. So this is the makeshift arrow into the cave. You can see right here, they try to write cave here. So this is my second time in Subway Cave in Sedona, Arizona. Last time I came here, I didn't talk to anyone really. So this time I met two couples on this place because I took their photos, and I'm doing a lot more inner work and legitly going up to people and saying, hi, how are you? And it's really fun because I get to meet people and take photos at the same time. And it's a cool conversation starter when I have my vlog camera set up. All right, so this is Subway Cave, Sedona, Arizona, and it's made by wind and water that used to be here. Pretty cool sight to see. A lot of people today. And social anxiety is at its all-time highest. It was so crowded when I came here. It was 1 p.m. on a Saturday, so highly suggest you don't come here at 1 p.m. on a Saturday. If you come here around 3 or 4 o'clock, it tends to empty out. But I took these photos of these two girls. They're actually from Arkansas, and they were nurses. They were actually really beautiful, and I didn't get a chance to get their Instagram. All right, and now we're sitting in some ancient ruins near the side of where Subway Cave is. So we got some bricks over here, kind of cool. What's up, y'all? So we're on top of the rocks over here in Sedona. I just met this one guy right here. His name's Connor, and he's trying to go up. Right now it's super windy on top of the mountain, and he's gonna climb it. I don't know. All right, we are making our way to another spot over here. Pretty sketch. The views are nice. Okay, so I've done 3 hikes today. The first one being Cathedral Rock, the second one being Subway Cave, and now this last one we're doing is called Devil's Bridge, and we're trying to catch it before sunset. Right now it's 5:30. We got about an hour of daylight left, so we're gonna rush this one, and we'll see y'all at the natural bridge called Devil's Bridge. So living in a Tesla is hard. I mean, you have the weather, you have it from being really hot to really cold, but when I get to see views like this, it makes everything worthwhile, like cooking outside or doing dishes. But after I did this hike, I met this girl named Penny, and she was brave enough to do a cartwheel on this Devil's Bridge over in Sedona, and we actually ended up hiking back together in the dark. And it was really cool meeting another friend on the road, but the things with friends on the road is they're one hello and one goodbye. So just met her once and that was it. What is going on, guys, from Meteor Crater, which is near Flagstaff, Arizona. This crater is 1 mile long from left to right, 600 feet deep, and it was crash landed here 50,000 years ago. NASA actually had astronauts in here training because before they landed on the moon, they had them train here because it resembled the terrain of the moon. Okay, and just for perspective, the meteor that hit here was only 160 feet wide, traveling at around 26,000 miles an hour. And to get this, It weighed about 300,000 tons. So you're talking about a small meteor making a giant impact. Talk about that. We're gonna take you guys to the observation deck. And it's one of the decks here that you can see Meteor Crater in all its glory. So here it is, observation deck. We got a lot of these kind of like things right here, so that way you can see inside the tiny part of the crater where that plane was crashed and landed down there. Alright, so now we're inside the museum part of the Meteor Crater. Got a little artifacts here.
Melted most of the meteor and spread it with the large plume of debris. It took just 10 seconds and Meteor Crater was formed.
Alright, so we're watching a kind of movie and kind of like a 4D experience in here.
Where's my seatbelt?
I need one too. I need the high chair. Well, look at all this memorabilia for landing on the moon. It was even on National Geographic. We got little old pamphlets too of it. So sick. And then, what do you got here, Larry?
This is a truck camper. Showing Nico what it looks like inside.
Yeah. Cabin is right there, sink, bed.
Been like 100 nights in it. Wow. So it's just kind of like short term, like two or 3 weeks at a time.
So Larry's taking a look at the rig and trying to see how it looks.
And then this is your kitchen.
This is my kitchen right here.
And this is all custom.
And I have an electric fridge in there, so. Yeah, so.
And you got honey, what is it called? Hot pots or what is it?
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's currently 7 a.m. It's 28 degrees right now. Inside the cabin in the Tesla, it's about 70 degrees. Slept with 74%, woke up with 66%. So I only slept for 8 hours, but it took a lot of percentage because of the cold. It's currently 28 degrees right now. It is freezing outside, but it was pretty warm inside the Tesla, about 70 degrees. And yeah, we're just gonna go brush our teeth and get ready for the day. Holy crap, guys. It is so cold right now. Oh man. It hurts to be outside. Oh, okay. So I woke up with ice on my hood of my frunk, and yeah, it's gonna be an editing day today. I get our workout in today, this morning. I haven't worked out in a couple days. Oh, this is what you live for, right? Stuff like this, being in the outdoors, gotta love it. Be grateful for the things that you have in the morning. For one day, it may not be there. So I'm just super grateful to be doing YouTube full time and get to make fun videos like this. And cheers. Okay, so it's currently raining right now in Flagstaff, Arizona, and gonna just edit all day today, stay inside, and possibly go to a library. But this is one of the many difficult parts about living in a car, is like when it rains or harsh weather, like when it's hot, you know, it's very difficult to just exist. And yeah, indoor activities, always a library. There's no Panera Breads around here, so I can't do that. But yeah, it's just very different terrain and weather in Flagstaff. Like, I woke up to 28 degrees the other night with ice on my hood, and it's just different. But you know, I enjoy the rain. It's very peaceful and calming.